Alright, so here's another video going over, say, polynomials and expressions, and what we're going to do is we're going to find the perimeter and area of geometric figures expressed as polynomial expressions. So, the idea here is that we're going to see how we can use the adding, subtracting, and multiplying of polynomials to get various areas and perimeters. So let's start with perimeter. So with the perimeter, we're supposed to add all sides. Now I'm just starting this off easy, like with just a rectangle shape, but there you go. Now, if I'm here, I can look at this as two ways. One, to find the perimeter, you can add up all sides. So you can rewrite and say 3x plus 2, 2x minus 7, and just add up all the sides. 3x plus 2, 2x minus 7, 3x plus 2, 2x minus 7, 3x plus 2, that type of thing. Add them all up. 2 minus 7 plus 2 minus 7 gives you negative 10. 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 gives you 10x. Notice that the exponents are not changing. And that would be your answer. That's the perimeter of that. Now, or you could do it this way. 2 times the length plus 2 times the width will give you the perimeter. Multiply both of those by 2. You get 2 times 3 is 6x plus 2 would be 4, or I'm sorry, 6x plus 4. Multiply by 2 again, you get 4x minus 14. Combine your like terms. 6 plus 4x is 10x. 4 minus 14 is negative 10. And there you go. So there's perimeter. Now let's look at area. Same thing. Take the same shape, take the same numbers, and let's do the area. Now, a lot of y'all have been showing me that y'all like distributed property. So this method I'm going to do first is distributed property. So notice I'm splitting the 3x and the 2 up. And then I'm going to write the 2x minus 7 into both parentheses next to them. Multiply, distribute. 3x times 2x is 6x squared. 3x times negative 7 is negative 21x. 2 times 2x is 4x. And 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. Combine those like terms that are in the middle. You get 6x squared minus 17x minus 14. So the answer there, the area, is 6x squared minus 17x minus 14. Now comes the next part. Let's try this with the vertical method, which is what I prefer. But again, you can use whichever method you want. So again, negative 2 or 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. 2 times 2 is 4x. And 3 times 2x is 6x squared. Combine your like terms, and you can see we will get the same answer. So this should be fairly easy. Shouldn't be that difficult. What happens if I do a funky shape, and I'm not drawing this to scale, so go with that. I'm not like, say, a great, artist type person. But if I wanted to find the perimeter, well, one, I would try to make sure I knew all the sides. So and keep in mind, I'm missing one here. I even have an x here to that side. And then I've got x plus x plus x plus 2x, 2, 3, 4, plus a 3x, plus a 4x, plus another 3x. So I kind of went all the way around, added up all the different sides. When you add them all up, you'll get 16x. Done. That's your perimeter. If you wanted to do the area is a little bit different. When you're doing area, I recommend kind of splitting up the little shapes and then trying to find each of the little shapes. Or, what you could also do is find the area of the big one and then take out that whole. Ooh, I just now remember that. Okay, so we'll talk about that one in a second. But let's look at the other way. So I'm splitting these up into 3 rectangles. First rectangle is x times 3x. The next rectangle is x times 2x. And then the last rectangle is 3x times 2x. Multiply, you get 3x squared plus 2x squared plus 6x squared, which would add up to 11x squared. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Now, as I'm thinking this out and working this with y'all, here's another way. If I had wanted to, I could have said from here, big rectangle, there's this big rectangle right here, and that would have been 4x times 3x, which is 12x squared. But I would need to subtract this little rectangle square here. That's x times x, which is x squared. So 12 minus 1 gives me 11x squared. So there's different ways you might be able to get to this answer, and it just depends on what you happen to see. I didn't honestly see this method until I'm making this recording for y'all. So there you go. Finding the area of something with like say a hole or shaded area. Okay, so let's look at that. You get something like this. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-bum. Give you these sides. Da-da, da-da, and then give you those sides. Da-da, da-da. Okay, so at this point, I've got this outer red area, and if I multiply 3x plus 7 times 2x minus 1, I get the whole area. I get all of this area. Okay, but I don't want all of it. I just need the red areas. But I'm still going to multiply those two, doing this by the vertical method. So I got negative 1 times 7 is negative 7, negative 1 times 3x is negative 3x, 2 times 7 is 14x, 2 times 3x is 6x squared. So I get 6x squared plus 11x minus 7 as the area of the whole thing. Then find the area of the smaller rectangle, x times 9 times x, or x plus 9 times x, which gives me x squared plus 9x. That I need to subtract, this one needs to subtract from this one. So that's what I'm going to write here. So the big one gets subtracted by the smaller one, and then that would give me the red shaded area. So lining things up like the way we do adding, subtracting polynomials, put them together, combine your like terms, all done. So the area of the shaded region is 6x squared plus 2x minus 7. So when I see you next time, we will work on this to help us get ready for the next test, and could even explain maybe what, how there could be some ways that this might apply. But anyways, this is all for today. It's a nice short one. Enjoy your time. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.